I appreciate you joining me today. Jack, you could begin by describing the position of social media manager and the task it involves.
Sure, I'm a social media manager working at Jack's Holding Company. My major duty involves administering our brand on the company's various social media handle, including Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. This includes content generation and creation, deviation, and implementing plans
Yes,
in
it appears
management,
to be a very
moderation,
complex
and
job. Description.
assessing
How would
results
you
to fine
replicate a
tune
day at
our
work?
companies.
Yes, it appears to be a very complex job. Description. How would you replicate a day at work?
Absolutely, it began with looking at the different accounts we hold on various social media sites to see if any comments, messages, or general mentions require immediate action. As, as an select and organize topics for the week and the recommended time to post them. We utilize scheduling tools such as Hotsite to post in advance to ensure something is always posted. I will also work at a lot on the content. I draw graphics, write captions, and short videos. For example, all day I observe the performance of our analytics of content and how we can change that
You mentioned
if necessary.
monitoring. You mentioned monitoring analytics. How important is that in your role, and what metrics do you focus on?
Data is incredibly important, yet guides almost everything we do. The main metrics I focus on are engagement rate, which tells us how well our content results with our audience, and reach, which shows how many people see our content. We also look at quickly through and conversion rates to see if our content drives the desired action. This metric help us understand what's working and what isn't, so we can make informed decisions moving forward.
It's great to see how data-driven your approach is. What do you think have been the biggest changes in the social media landscape in recent years?
One of the biggest changes has been the shift towards short-form video content. Platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels have really changed the game in terms of how people consume content. Another significant change is this decreased organized reach, especially on platforms like Facebook. Reaching your audience by investing in paid advertising has become much easier.
Given these changes, what advice would you give to someone starting their digital and social media career?
My main advice would be to stay curious and never stop learning. This field changes rapidly and you must stay on top of new trends and tools. Get comfortable with the basics of each platform, learn to use social media management tools, and analyze. Another one is networking, meeting people in the industry, attendance with and participating in online communities. Remember that requesting acceptance of guidance from others at work is okay.
That sound advice. We are thinking about that sound advice. We are thinking about experience. The kind of activity at the job do you like most?
The part I enjoy most is collectively One of the most fulfilling experiences is explaining a brief story in many ways and observing the object's response to the different narratives. I also like the community development aspect, working with the people and ensuring everyone feels affiliated with our brand. It is also good to see many people engaging with your content positively.
Do you have any favorite project or company you want to recall?
Definitely, I must admit that one of the most memorable campaigns I did was last year, where one was created around a trending topic relevant to our brand. We produced a series of short videos and interactive posts, which became quite popular. Suffice it to say that what surprised me was a level of activity and interesting people showed in our posts and comments. It helped us get more followers on the page and focus a closer relationship with audience.
That sounds like a huge success. On the other hand, what's some of challenges you face in your role?
One of the biggest challenges is managing negative comments or a social media crisis. It can be stressful when things are unplanned, and you must respond quickly and effectively. Staying calm and professional is key. Another challenge is keeping up with content change in platform algorithms. What works today might not work tomorrow, so we also have to be ready to adapt and try new strategies.
I can see how that would be challenging. Look to the future. What do you see the digital and social media industry heading in the next few years?
We will see more integration of artificial intelligence and machine learning in social media management. All tools can help with everything from content creation to predictive analytics, making it easier to optimizing companies and customers. While we will see a bigger emphasis on authenticity with more brand learning, user guaranteed content, and microphone influence to connect with their audience on a deeper level.
Those are some interesting predictions. Finally, what key skill do you think are essential for someone to succeed in this field?
There is a demand for creativity and effective communications. One must be able to formulate message that are meaningful to people. Another requirement is analyze skills because they play is a big role in the accomplishing. One has to like working with number and using them as a basic for their operation. And of course, flexibility is important as well. The social media industry is also involved, so there is a high focus on training and
Thank you for your
development.
input, Jack. Thank you for your input, Jack. That, that has been informative, and anything intended to protect the process will find it helpful.
My pleasure. I'm glad I could help. Thanks for having me.
OK 啊，非常的有实力啊，非常的有实力啊。做完了，做完了。都是我们要写一篇文章，然后从中间就采访，从一些就是找的。